Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Amy, and tonight we are going to have a pajama party. Before we get started, I'm going to show you my pajamas. I got these at Family Dollar and I am obsessed with them. When you see them, you'll be obsessed with them too. They got little moons and stars all over them. I absolutely love them. I saw them a few weeks at Family Dollar. Sorry. And at the time I couldn't afford to get them, but thanks to getting paid on my little work from home work, I was able to buy them. They kind of remind me of like zodiac signs for some reason. You know, like the Leo and the Pisces, Libra, all those. They probably don't remind anyone else of that, but that's what they remind me of. So these pajamas kind of gave me an idea. I really wanted to do like a sleepover themed or pajama party themed video for you. So I've got some nighttime themed lip balms I'm going to show you. I have some sleepover ideas I'm going to read to you that kind of fit the midnight party theme. And I'm going to show you the stuffed animals behind me. They're not all of them aren't mine, but I'm going to show them to you anyway, since stuffed animals are a big part of sleepovers. So let's get started. So before we get into our pajama party, I'm going to show you my bracelets that I made. I know that I promised you last time I would show them to you, and here they are. This was the craft from the Hello Kitty yearbook that I was talking about a few videos ago, or really the past two videos I mentioned them. I have an orange bracelet, a blue bracelet, a pink bracelet, a green bracelet, and a yellow bracelet, and these were so much fun to make. And since crafts are kind of a part of a sleepover, they kind of fit in perfectly with this video. I made 5 for my mom too, and I'm going to make 5 for my sister-in-law here in a little bit, actually. And those ones for my mom are going to be slightly different. And I just wanted to show them to you. So the craft that I made these from, I got the idea from, they didn't say to use pony beads. It wasn't in like the directions or the supplies list, but I used them anyway. And they still worked out just fine. And again, since some sleepovers have crafts, I wanted to show them to you. And another part of sleepovers, as I mentioned, are stuffed animals. So I'm going to show you the stuffed animals over there. And all of these aren't mine, as I mentioned. So this is a dog that it's pretty much my brother's, but I play with him too a little bit when I was a little kid. This is Fritz. My grandfather's nickname was Fritz. And he's very cute. That's why we have him. He's not from because my grandmother passed away before I was born. I don't think he was from my grandfather, but it was just a dog that my parents saw and my mom bought him. Alright, so I got this for my brother one year. It's baby lamb chop. Isn't he cute? I have a pink one just like this one. Mine's a little bit bigger though. Okay, the next two are mine. This is Tigger. I'm sure everybody knows Tigger. He's from the Disney store. R.A.P. Disney store. It's not around anymore. He's very soft and cuddly. I just love him. He's a great companion. And last but not least, I named him Peter Panther. His real technical government name is Twilight, but I think he looks more like a Peter Panther, so that's his name. He's very soft. I got him for my birthday in 2024 from my mom, part of my present. She gave me like $20 and she told me to go pick out what I wanted to, so that was one of the things I got. I got him from Walgreens. Alright, so next activity is a lip balm show and tell. They're kind of nighttime themed. They're called the Dreamer's Delight Trio, and they're from the company Lipsest. And then I have a jumbo duo that's also from Lipsest, so I'm going to show you. I love wearing these lip balms with this pajama set here, and I have another set of pajamas I like to wear them with. But since I'm currently obsessed with these pajamas, these are the lip balms I've been wearing with them recently. Alright, so these are from 2022, both collections I'm going to show you. They came out the same day. And as I mentioned, this is called the Dreamer's Delight trio. And I am obsessed with this collection. When I saw it on Etsy or Instagram advertised, I knew I had to have them. And I bought them right away on Etsy. We have Starfruit Shimmer. My favorite, Lemon Cake Lullaby. And Peaceful Peppermints. All the little pictures on it, the little star and the moon and the cloud remind me of things that you might see on a mobile for a crib for a baby. And these just always bring me sweet dreams when I wear them. I'm obsessed with them. And I would say my favorite, as I mentioned, is Lemon Cake Lullaby, but it's hard to pick a favorite because they're all absolutely perfect. Alright, and the same collection I'm going to show you, the next collection came out the same day. It's called the Midnight Munchies Duo. And they're really one, the snack that you may recognize, and if you're like me, you know it and love it. I've loved the snack since I was a little girl. We have Cosmic Brownie. That's my favorite of the two. And then, I don't know if this is based on a real thing. I've never seen it. Galaxy Shake. Reminds me of something that Sonic might sell at the Sonic restaurant. I'm not sure if they do for sure. But I figured you guys might like seeing those too. They're both really good, but my favorite has to be Cosmic Brownie. Alright, so my last activity we're going to do tonight, we're going to read something from these two pieces of reading material. We featured this book on my channel a few times. We know it and you love it. Party Time by Lip Smacker. From the year 2000, and it's from Scholastic. Alright, so this is kind of a general, it's not really themed, it's kind of nighttime themed, kind of like this video. It's like just like a pajama party themed slumber party. It's just kind of the vibe of the whole thing. That's kind of the theme. It's called the Smacktastic Slumber Party. And I figured since this is a slumber party, sleepover, pajama party themed video, we could read it together. And let's get right into it. Smacktastic Slumber Party. Hang out all night long with your best buds. Just in case. Slip your party invitation into a mini pillowcase. Cut out 2 squares of fabric and paste 3 of the 4 edges together. Your invitation fits inside. Ask guests to come dressed in PJs. Alright, so that's what it looked like. Move my fingers out of the way. Slippers. Give each guest a new pair of slippers to use and take as a take-home gift. Add a fun toothbrush with a bow tied around its handle and a yummy lip smacker. Sorry. Pillow talk. Hand out pre-washed pillowcases to decorate. Use fabric markers, trim, puff paint, and rubber stamps. Draw a design and autograph them. Tip. Ask a parent for help before your party to put cardboard inside each one. Choose where to decorate and leave pillowcases to dry overnight. Picture this. Before your party, create slips of paper with the name of a person, place, or thing. Tape papers to the wall and form 2 teams. One player uses a marker to illustrate a word for her team to guess before 1 minute of time runs out. Remember, no speaking. It's kind of like the game Pictionary, which I've never played, but I believe that's the general idea of the game. And those girls are characters from the 2000, or I think it was called Smackerville. That was like a little franchise, well, not really a franchise, but that was kind of like their little storyline back then. Sorry if you hear yelling, it's my husband playing video games downstairs. Sleeping bag relay. Everyone hops to the finish line in their sleeping bags. Alright. Midnight snack. And this would be perfect to eat while you wear those lip balms. Midnight snack. Have a midnight pizza party. Make mini pizzas out of English muffin halves, spaghetti sauce, shredded mozzarella cheese, and pepperoni slices. Make sure an adult can help when you use the oven. But if you're an adult, you can use the oven yourself. You don't need an adult to help you. Okay, and this is the last idea, and it's for breakfast for the next morning. Breakfast Sundays. Layer scoops of watermelon, cantaloupe, and banana in parfait glasses. Top of a spoonful of yogurt, granola, and a strawberry. Alright, that was a pretty fun idea, huh? Comment down below what you guys enjoy doing at sleepovers. Or if you even have sleepovers. Have you ever been to a sleepover? I didn't really have a sleepover as a kid. One of my friends did sleep over one night. We went to like a church function together, and then she spent the night. It was a lot of fun. And the same friend, a few years before that, she had a big birthday sleepover, and that was a lot of fun. That was like the only sleepover I actually went to. I feel like sleepovers aren't as common as they used to be. I don't know. Maybe they're still around. I don't know. But I've mentioned this magazine a few times on my channel. American Girl had a magazine that ran from 1992 to 2019. And I never subscribed to the magazine, but I'm quite familiar with it because I did buy it periodically as a kid. And at one point in 2005, my parents, they did like a trial subscription issue. Like, I didn't subscribe a whole lot, like, for the whole year or anything. But they did pay where I could get, like, one issue for, I mean, they paid so much for me to get one issue to, like, kind of try it out and sample it, see if I liked it or not. And it was because my brother did something similar with another magazine or something like that, and they wanted me to have, because what they did for one kid, they did for the other kid, so they did that for me too. And I got the issue from June of 2005 in Victoria Justice. The actress was actually the cover model for that magazine. But before that issue came in or anything, American Girl sent me this little mini magazine full of slumber party ideas. Not just slumber party, but regular parties too, but it's mainly slumber parties. And there's one in here, which this is the title of one of the books too. It's called Snooze-a-Palooza. And like that Pajama Party idea from the Lip Smacker book we just read, it's kind of got no theme other than pajama, sleepover, slumber party. So I figured it would be perfect for this video too. So we're going to read it together. Right there, phone. Alright, Snooze-a-Palooza. You won't want to slumber at this party. Okay, and this is the invitation. We're going to start out with that. Invitation. Write the party details on a rectangular piece of paper. Cut a slightly larger piece of fleece or felt. Roll up the paper inside the fleece and tie with 2 strings. Alright, so that'd be what it looks like. Sorry. Alright. Slumber buddy. Ask each guest to bring a sock without a mate to make this funny friend. Cut off the sock just above the heel. Fill the sock almost full with small dried beans and close the top tightly with a rubber band. Pinch a section in the middle of the sock to make a nose. Secure the nose with a rubber band. Glue on googly eyes and a string mouth. Let dry. To make a hat with the rest of the sock, close the cut off end with a rubber band and fold up the other end. Shut-eye shakes. Cool, quick, and tasty. In a blender, combine 10 Starlight peppermints or 1/4 cup Red Hots, 3 cups vanilla ice cream, and a cup and a half of milk. Ask an adult to help you blend until smooth. Make 3 shakes. Alright, silly sentences. Try not to laugh when you read these mixed up sentences. Each person writes an if/then sentence such as, if I eat a cookie, then I won't be hungry. The if part is written on one strip of paper and the then part on another strip. Mix all the ifs together in one pile and all the thens in another pile. Take turns choosing one strip from each pile and reading the new sentence. Okay. Giggle gowns. Be a model or a designer. Divide guests into teams of 2. Give each team a roll of toilet paper. Choose one girl on each team to be a model. The other is a designer. Each designer creates a dress on the model using the toilet paper. When the creations are finished, have a fashion show and then choose a winner. If you had enough time and supplies, you could probably do 2 rounds of that where who's ever the designer can be the model and then vice versa. Sparkle spots. Add a flash of fun with a sparkly design on your arm, your ankle, or the back of your hand. Use a toothpick to dot corn syrup on your skin. Press on small, flat-backed rhinestones available at craft stores. Let dry. Alright, so I think those were all pretty fun ideas too. Let me know if you guys try either of these party ideas. Doesn't matter if you're a kid or an adult, I think it would be a lot of fun. I've heard of adults having sleepovers. I've never had a sleepover as an adult. I'm not a big sleepover girl. My circle of friends isn't that huge, admittedly. So I don't really have enough people to have a sleepover with. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video all the same. And if you watch it before you go to bed, I hope it brings you sweet dreams of a bunch of sleepovers and pajama parties and good friends and stuffed animals and crafts and all the stuff that you love to do. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.